The magician built a solid wall in the center of the stage and claimed he could pass through it with just his mind. As soon as his assistant pulled down the screen, the man really did walk through the wall. The audience was stunned, but they all asked him to do it again. Having only practiced once, the man was terrified he wouldn't make it, can only attempt to perform. Once the screen was back up, he quickly signaled to his partner. The mechanism was triggered and a small hole appeared in the floor. The secret behind the wall magic is hidden there. Then, the great magician Houdini crawled through, ignoring his image. Under his wife's worried gaze, he stood up, stretched his back, and reassured her that he was fine. He quickly adjusted his outfit with no time to answer his wife's concerns, then reappeared in front of the audience with a mysterious gesture. This time, the applause was even louder, and those behind the scenes were immensely satisfied. Houdini knew magic wasn't real, but as long as it made people happy, it was worth it. His fame grew rapidly, and soon, even the royal family invited him to perform in their palace. At the palace, Houdini promised he could grant their wishes. He asked the royals to write their wishes on slips of paper and collect them. Then, he asked the princess to randomly draw one. No matter the wish, he claimed he could make it come true. But when Houdini opened the paper, he realized he didn't understand Russian. The crowd erupted in laughter, and the wizard, fearing for his reputation, saw Houdini as nothing more than a clown. Houdini wasn't fazed and asked the queen for help with translation. The queen glanced at the paper and said, "This wish is impossible."
One of us wishes you would make the trembling bells ring again.
The king gave him a chance upon seeing the situation, mentioning that the large bell had not rung in centuries, the rope had rotted, and the stairs were gone. But Houdini wasn't concerned. He walked to the window and stared at the big clock. He pulled out a handkerchief and, to everyone's surprise, turned it into a rope. The crowd was amazed and applauded, but clearly this was just a small trick compared to what he had in mind. Houdini asked the princess to pull on the rope. The next moment,
Pull the rope.
the sound of the bell echoed across time, ringing once again through the palace. The royal family was stunned, as if they had heard the voices of their ancestors calling them. They all knelt in reverence. Even the wizard, known for his immense powers, couldn't spot a flaw, but everyone knew magic wasn't real. The secret behind the bells ringing? When Houdini took the slip of paper, it had already been swapped. No matter which wish was drawn, it would always end with the bell ringing. Houdini asked the queen to translate simply to make the performance more convincing. The key to the bell's sound was his partner Jim, who had set up a sniper rifle across the street with a silencer attached. The moment the princess pulled the rope, Jim fired the shot and the bell rang.